Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the stories of 5 recently extinct animals. These incredible creatures once roamed our planet, but sadly, they are no longer with us. Let's learn about their lives and the reasons behind their extinction. Extinction is a natural process, but the current rate is alarming. It's a stark reminder of the impact we humans have on the natural world. We will meet 5 extraordinary animals, each with their own unique story. Join me now as we journey across continents and across time. Learn about these incredible creatures, their lives, and the factors that led to their extinction. Let's begin our journey. Stay tuned. The Galapagos Islands, a volcanic archipelago off the coast of Ecuador, have long been a sanctuary for unique wildlife. This remote paradise is home to species found nowhere else on Earth, making it a living laboratory of evolution. Among them was the Pinta Island tortoise, a giant of immense size and longevity. These tortoises, with their massive shells and slow, deliberate movements, were a sight to behold. These tortoises, weighing over 800 pounds, were once abundant. They roamed the islands freely, playing a crucial role in the ecosystem by dispersing seeds and maintaining vegetation. However, the arrival of sailors in the 18th and 19th centuries marked the beginning of their decline. Sailors saw them as a source of fresh meat, leading to their drastic decline. The tortoises were easy prey, and their numbers dwindled rapidly. By the mid-20th century, only a single individual remained, Lonesome George. Discovered in 1971, he was the last known Pinta Island tortoise, a living relic of a bygone era. Lonesome George became an icon, a symbol of the fragility of life. His solitary existence captured the world's attention, highlighting the devastating impact of human activity on wildlife. Conservationists worked tirelessly to find a mate for him, but it was not to be. Despite their best efforts, no suitable female was ever found, and George remained alone. In 2012, Lonesome George died, taking with him the last of his kind. His death marked the end of a species that had once thrived in the Galapagos. His story serves as a potent reminder of the importance of conservation. It underscores the urgent need to protect endangered species and their habitats before it's too late. Scientists are working to protect the remaining tortoise populations in the Galapagos. Through breeding programs and habitat restoration, they hope to prevent other species from meeting the same fate as the Pinta Island tortoise. The story of Lonesome George motivates us to learn from our past mistakes. It encourages us to take action to preserve the natural world for future generations. The fate of the Pinta Island tortoise stands as a stark warning. It reminds us that extinction is forever, and that we must act now to save other species from disappearing. Let us strive to ensure that other species have a chance to thrive. By supporting conservation efforts and making sustainable choices, we can help protect the incredible biodiversity of our planet. Our next journey takes us to the Yangtze River, home to the baiji, the Yangtze River dolphin. These dolphins, adapted to freshwater, navigated by echolocation. They held a revered place in Chinese folklore, seen as goddesses of the river. Industrialization polluted the Yangtze, devastating the baiji's habitat. Noise pollution and fishing nets further endangered them. Despite their protected status, the baiji population plummeted. By the turn of the 21st century, fewer than 100 remained. Expeditions to locate and save them were too late. The last confirmed sighting was in 2002. In 2006, the baiji was declared functionally extinct. The baiji's story is a tragic reminder of the interconnectedness of ecosystems. China has since taken steps to improve the health of the Yangtze. New reserves have been established to protect other endangered species. The baiji's extinction compels us to confront our impact on the natural world. May their silence serve as a reminder of the need for greater stewardship. Our journey now takes us to Africa, home to the western black rhinoceros. These magnificent creatures once roamed the vast savannas and bushlands of Africa in great numbers. Built like living tanks, they were a symbol of strength and resilience. Their presence was a testament to the rich biodiversity of the African continent. However, their horns, coveted for their supposed medicinal properties and as status symbols, led to their relentless slaughter by poachers. Poachers killed them for their horns, leaving carcasses to rot in the sun. The demand for rhino horn, driven by myths and greed, decimated their population. Habitat loss due to deforestation and expanding human settlements further threatened their survival. The once vast and safe habitats of the western black rhinoceros were shrinking rapidly. Conservation efforts, though well-intentioned, were often hampered by lack of funding, political instability, and corruption. The fight to save the western black rhinoceros was an uphill battle. By the late 20th century, the western black rhino was on the brink of extinction. Their numbers had dwindled to a critical low, and the world watched in despair. The last confirmed sighting of a western black rhinoceros was in 2006, a solitary figure in a barren landscape, a poignant symbol of a species in its final days. In 2011, the western black rhinoceros was officially declared extinct. This declaration marked the end of a tragic chapter in the history of wildlife conservation. Their extinction is a stark reminder of the devastating impact of the illegal wildlife trade and the urgent need for stronger conservation measures. The illegal wildlife trade continues to threaten many species, and the loss of the western black rhinoceros serves as a powerful warning. The fight to protect rhinos continues, focusing on the remaining species. Efforts include reducing demand for rhino horn, strengthening law enforcement, and educating communities about the importance of conservation. The western black rhinoceros is gone, but its story must not be forgotten. It stands as a somber reminder of what can happen when humanity fails to protect its natural heritage. The legacy of the western black rhinoceros lives on in the memories of those who fought to save it and in the lessons learned from its tragic demise. It serves as a rallying cry to prevent other species from suffering the same fate. Conservationists, governments, and communities must work together to protect the remaining rhino species and other endangered wildlife. Let us work together to ensure that other creatures do not become mere statistics. The future of our planet's biodiversity depends on our actions today. From Africa, we journey to Brazil, home to Spix's macaw. These parrots, with their dazzling blue plumage, were once abundant. Habitat loss and the pet trade led to their decline. By the late 20th century, only a handful remained. Conservationists launched a desperate bid to save the species. Captive breeding programs were established to create a stable population. In 2000, the last known wild Spix's macaw disappeared. The species was declared extinct in the wild. But the story does not end there. The captive population is slowly increasing. Plans are underway for a carefully managed reintroduction program. The path to recovery requires restoring habitat and combating the illegal wildlife trade. The hope is that one day, the skies above Brazil will be graced by Spix's macaw. Their story is a testament to the resilience of life and human dedication. It reminds us that even in the face of extinction, hope remains. Our final journey takes us to Taiwan, home to the Formosan clouded leopard, a creature of mystery and beauty. These elusive creatures, with their cloud-like markings, were once abundant, roaming freely through the dense forests of Taiwan. However, habitat loss and hunting led to their decline. The once thriving populations began to dwindle as their homes were destroyed. The forests that were once their domain were felled for agriculture and development, leaving the clouded leopards with fewer places to hide and hunt. Despite their elusive nature, the clouded leopards were pushed towards the brink. They became ghosts in their own land, rarely seen and always wary. By the late 20th century, sightings became increasingly rare. The forests grew silent, and the presence of the clouded leopard became a memory. Scientists launched expeditions to find evidence of their existence, hoping to catch a glimpse of these magnificent creatures. Camera traps and local knowledge were used in the search. Researchers worked tirelessly, analyzing data and following leads. The last confirmed sighting was in 1983. Since then, the clouded leopard has remained an enigma, a symbol of what was lost. In 2013, the Formosan clouded leopard was declared extinct. The news was a somber reminder of the fragility of our natural world. Their extinction is a tragic loss for Taiwan and the world. It marks the end of an era and the loss of a unique species. It is a reminder of the importance of habitat preservation and addressing the illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts must be strengthened to prevent further losses. Though the clouded leopard is gone, its story serves as a call to action. We must learn from this loss and work to protect other species from a similar fate. We must strive to be better stewards of our planet. Every action counts, from local conservation efforts to global initiatives. The fate of all species is linked to the health of the natural world. By protecting our environment, we ensure a future for all living beings. As we conclude our journey, we are left with a profound sense of loss, but also hope. Each extinction is a tragedy, a reminder of the fragility of life. These stories highlight the dedication of conservationists working to protect endangered species. Efforts are underway to prevent further extinctions and preserve biodiversity. These efforts require a global commitment and recognition of our interconnected fate. By supporting conservation, reducing our footprint, and advocating for wildlife protection, we can all play a part. Let us ensure that future generations inherit a world where these creatures thrive. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.